VDB is 10th PL player to join Everton from United. How have rest fared? Perhaps it was inevitable. When a Manchester United player is devoid of opportunities, you can best be assured that a club 34 miles west will show more than a passing interest. Cue Everton and their deadline day loan deal for Donny van de Beek, who has started just 4 Premier League matches since his £40 million move to United from Ajax. The Dutchman becomes the 10th player in the Premier League era to make the move from Old Trafford to Goodison Park as he looks to rejuvenate his career. So, it begs the question, how have the others fared? Sportsmail takes a look at the other 9 players to swap red for blue. John O'Kane, January 1998, £1 million likely the least famous name on this list. Right back John O'Kane was part of the famous class of '92 group at Old Trafford, where he stayed until early 1998. Sir Alex Ferguson offered him a new contract at the age of 23, but stuck behind Gary Neville in the pecking order. He opted to move to work under Howard Kendall at Goodison. As detailed in his book Last Year, Bursting the Bubble, Football, Autism and Me, O'Kane struggled with his mental health, describing himself as on the spectrum via a recent diagnosis. O'Kane played a role in keeping Everton in the Premier League on the final day of the 1997-98 season, but once Walter Smith came in, he again found himself on the periphery, making just 14 league appearances for the Toffees. Failed moves to Bolton and Blackpool followed before he won the double-double at non-league Hyde United. Now though, he works as a care worker helping vulnerable children, noting how he enjoys it more than his life as a pro footballer. He told Sky Sports last year, "Even now, people say to me, 'Why are you doing this?' Well, why shouldn't I do this? It seems to give me more satisfaction." Jesper Blomqvist, November 2001, free a treble winner in 1999, Jesper Blomqvist suffered a serious knee injury which meant the Swede did not play any football in the following 2 seasons. He was on a week-to-week deal before Ferguson asked Smith to take a punt on the winger as he moved on a free in November 2001. Yet injuries persisted and his stay at Goodison lasted less than a year, with new manager David Moyes happy to let him leave in the summer of 2022. Ironically, he scored his only United goal in the 98-99 Premier League winning season away at Everton. Phil Neville, August 2005, £3.5 million. Another class of '92 talent. Neville had won the lot during his time at Manchester United before, due to a lack of regular starting spots. He ventured for pastures new and moved to Everton in 2005. Moyes was signing a player who had 386 appearances for United behind him, and the younger brother of Gary was soon a fan favourite on Merseyside. He became captain in January 2007, 2 months earlier skippering the Toffees against United with Gary, having the armband on, and stayed at Goodison until his retirement in 2013. He made 303 appearances for Everton, scoring 5 goals, and captaining the club to the 2009 FA Cup final. Tim Howard, February 2007, £3 million. Tim Howard was United's number 1 keeper when he moved in 2003 from MLS side MetroStars, but after a series of errors during his time in between the sticks, he moved on loan for the 2006-07 season. After impressing, he signed a permanent deal in February 2007 for £3 million and went on to make 414 appearances during 10 years at Goodison Park. Before he left in March 2016 for Colorado Rapids, Howard said he will remain an Evertonian for life. "This will always be my team, my club." Louis Saha, September 2008, undisclosed. Saha spent 4.5 years at Manchester United, winning 2 Premier League titles, the League Cup and the Champions League before injuries and competition for places meant Ferguson was happy to let him go in September 2008. Despite signing a 2-year pay-as-you-play deal originally, the French striker enjoyed a successful 3.5 years on Merseyside, scoring a famous goal in the 2009 FA Cup final defeat to Chelsea, the quickest goal in FA Cup final history. He scored 35 goals in 115 appearances under Moyes before he joined Harry Redknapp's Tottenham in January 2012, later representing Sunderland and Lazio. Darren Gibson, January 2012, undisclosed. The Irish midfielder, who came through the youth system at Man United and won a Premier League title in 2011, left the Red Devils for Everton in January 2012 after struggling with injuries. Yet his move to Merseyside did not represent a change of luck regarding his fitness. He made just 44 league appearances over 5 years at the club. Now aged 34, he is currently without a club, having left Salford City last summer. Tom Cleverley, July 2015. Free. Tom Cleverley was another player who emerged from the United youth system and was expected to be a midfield mainstay for years to come, having played 22 times in Ferguson's final season at the club, winning the Premier League title. Yet his form deteriorated after that following a loan spell at Aston Villa, cleverly joined Everton in July 2015 after his United contract expired. But he quickly moved on just 18 months later to Watford, where he still is, after falling out of favour under Ronald Koeman. Morgan Schneiderlin, January 2017, £20 million having signed for United in July 2015 for £25 million. After impressing in the Premier League for Southampton, the Frenchman soon lost his place under José Mourinho the following season. Due to a lack of playing time, he moved to Everton and became a key player for the team as a linchpin in defensive midfield. Yet after again losing his spot under Marco Silva, he moved to Nice in June 2020 for an undisclosed fee, having made 88 appearances for the Toffees. Wayne Rooney, July 2017, £10 million last but not least, the most famous player to trade shirts between these two clubs, and he did it twice. Wayne Rooney enjoyed 13 years of monumental success at Old Trafford after his £25 million move to United from Everton as an 18-year-old and as United's all-time record goalscorer with 253 goals. Yet after the then club captain lost his spot in midfield under Mourinho, Everton took him back in the 2017-18 season, where he scored 10 goals in 31 appearances before deciding to move to the MLS. Who knows? Having impressed in charge of Derby and last week rejecting the chance to talk to Everton about the manager's position, Rooney could yet represent either club on the dugout in the years to come.